I decided to study political science because around middle school is when I started to pay closer attention to the news, and I noticed how rhetoric really influenced how constituents voted, and I also became interested in how both race and policy intersected.
Favorite thing about being a poli-sci major here at Santa Clara, I think are the professors. All the professors that I've had so far have been so caring and so kind, and they have such an extensive amount of knowledge in basically everything. So I love to talk to them and understand and get to know what they do.
About being a poli-sci major at Santa Clara specifically is this institution's emphasis on Jesuit values and the overall act of helping other people, which I believe in order to be a poli-sci major, that has to be one of your core values or principles, because at the end of the day, most people learn about political science and politics because, they want to make a difference in some aspect of the world. So I think those core values are really important to the way that political science is taught at Santa Clara, and that really makes a big impact in how students go on to think about the world.
As an aspiring lawyer, I hope to bring true justice for every client that I encounter. And as a proud Latina, I hope to be a voice for my community in order to combat racial inequalities or biases seen in our world today, but especially in our legal system. And that's why I chose political science, because I wanted to learn more about the relationship between institutions and the law, more specifically how the law is sometimes used as a justification for these for discrimination and inequalities that we see.
Current issue I'm passionate about, probably issues related to current events like women's rights in regards to women's health and immigration issues.
I would say one of my favorite courses at Santa Clara as a poli-sci major has been Equality in the Constitution. It was just really interesting to learn about how the Supreme Court decides on civil rights cases. And so, yeah, it was just so fun to learn all about the 14th Amendment and the Equal Protection Clause. And especially because that's something I want to do when I graduate. I hope to work somewhere in the realm of policy advocacy, and especially advocating for human and civil rights.
If I could ask an SCU political science alumni any question, I would ask, how did you know what you wanted to do after graduating, and what steps did you take to achieve your goals?
After graduation, I want to apply to law school and hopefully pass the bar and become an attorney. I've always been really passionate about social issues and advocacy, and I believe becoming an attorney is one of the ways that I can contribute to my community.
And a moment at Santa Clara that made me feel inspired about politics, probably during the election. A lot of my peers were really into and involved and passionate about the election, and I was just very proud. Even people who weren't political science majors.
After graduation, I hope to go to law school and become a lawyer and either work in family law or immigration law. And so my question for you alumni is, how did you know what path you wanted to take? And was there a sign, or was there sort of a mentor, or was it something that you already knew right from the beginning of your journey? Thank you.
Hi, my name is Urzua-Gutierrez. I'm class of 2025.
Hi, my name is Todd Spencer, and I'm class of 2026. And we're the co-founders of the Acropolis, which is a student alumni engagement initiative, which is aimed at creating a strong and inclusive environment with former and current poli-sci Santa Clara students.
If you would like to be a part of the Acropolis, we're inviting alumni to come to campus in order to engage with students through a mentorship program, events, discussion panels, and much more. So please feel free to fill out our Google form and also connect with us on LinkedIn.